Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So for those of you that are new, what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or could it be in deck number 2? Is your story or message here in deck number 2? Or is it in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? Okay, so we will go ahead and get started with deck number 1. We have the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the King of Wands, the Wheel, the Fool. Overall energy, we have the King of Pentacles, Judgment, and 2 of Swords. Okay, so overall energy, I feel that maybe you have been very guarded, or also like you were in denial of something that maybe was right in front of your face. I feel that maybe you've been receiving some sort of messages, and you've been like ignoring something that you know is in your face. It is something to be true. It also makes me feel like a child when, you know, somebody's talking to the child and then they're like sticking their fingers in their ears, closing their eyes, and they're like, blah, 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 blah. I kind of feel like something's been going on where you've been trying to drown out the truth or drown out something that you're having to deal with. I do feel that there's a need for you to acknowledge some sort of past issue, or take care of something that you've been procrastinating about. I also feel that there's this opportunity, there's another chance. Something is like a second chance, like you're going to get a second chance to respond to something, or if you feel like you missed some sort of opportunity, there's going to be another chance for you to take advantage of this opportunity, whatever it is. Now, it could be too that I'm picking up on something that's in reverse. Where maybe you've been closed off to someone who's had an opportunity to talk to you, and at some point they're going to reach out or respond. I do feel like you're going to hear from someone. Could be an earth sign or a fire sign. And I feel like maybe this person is, you know, kind of popping back up. Maybe to just have a conversation or reconnect. Now, I feel a couple of things could happen. Either this person, like there's this, like a reconciliation, and you and this person, you kind of catch up on old times. What's been going on? I haven't talked to you in 2 years, blah, blah, blah. And you guys are like catching up. And then all of a sudden, it's like, okay, I guess that's it. You know, and one of you decides to let something go, or maybe feeling like let the past be the past, or what this is that it's still you and somebody catching up on old times, but somebody is expressing something sad. They're talking about they've been lonely, or they've been depressed, or they've been going through all these difficult changes. So I feel like either way, there's going to be some sort of interaction between two people, and there are going to be some sort of emotional ups and downs with this conversation. It's weird because I see someone returning from the past and then at the same time walking away from the past. It could also be that you are connecting with one person but walking away from another. I feel too like maybe someone's been thinking about you, or somebody has been feeling lonely without you, or they feel like you're the one that got away, or you're the missing piece of the puzzle. There is some sort of absence that someone is feeling. I feel like there's going to be changes coming up for you regardless. It does seem like maybe something's going to come to an end and you're starting over, or like there's going to be a reset in your life. You could be walking away from a job because you're no longer happy there. You could be walking away from friends because you just don't connect with them anymore. You could be walking away from a relationship. But it does seem like it's like a reset or a redo, and you are starting over, or you're getting ready to embark on some sort of new journey. I feel like you're also just kind of at a point where you don't care anymore. I feel like someone is jaded. They're like, I don't have time for, that doesn't bother me anymore. Nothing surprises me anymore. So you might be in a place where you just feel like you're jaded. You don't have like any strong reaction to certain things. It also looks like you are just wanting to do something on your own, or you don't care what other people have to say. It looks like maybe you've made up your mind and you've decided to just take some sort of a risk, or whatever this decision is. People might not understand why you're doing what you're doing. They're like, why are you doing that? Why are you giving up? Why did you walk away from something? Why, So I feel like people don't get you, or they don't understand, something that you're getting ready to do. I do feel that whatever is happening, you do have like a companion, whether it's a literal pet or a spirit. Some of you, I do feel like maybe you have some sort of spirit animal, or you're listening to your spirit animal. I heard owl for someone. So for someone, I feel like maybe a spirit animal is an owl. Some of you might feel too like maybe life is too short, and so this is why you aren't putting much thought into something. You're like, life is too short, I'm just gonna, who cares? So you seem to have like a very carefree attitude. If it's not you, it definitely could be someone around you. Now, this also is saying that someone may randomly enter your life, and whoever this person is, they're like very unusual. I feel like you might be attracted to this person, but other people don't connect with them. They seem very disconnected. They probably call themselves an alien as a joke. Yeah. Someone feels like they are just not of this world. Now, sometimes I feel like this person also feels lonely. It's like that saying lonely at the top. So it's possible that the energy I'm picking up on is someone who has status. I feel like someone is also having a hard time or tired of finding people, someone that they can trust. Or maybe it is just this one person in particular, and the rest of the people they just can't trust. Yeah, someone is coming off like a loner. Or an introvert. Okay, I feel like someone is maybe trying to find you, or you have been trying to find somebody. In a love situation, I feel like someone is maybe single and open to love, but not in a rush for it. I also feel like someone has come out of a relationship or they're moving on. This also could be you. You might be newly single, or like open to love. Like I feel like somebody is single and looking, but they want their soulmate. I feel like they don't want just anybody. They want someone they can trust. They want someone who feels like a best friend. They want someone that they can lean on, and they're looking for someone loyal. There may be someone around you that you find very intriguing or illuminating. You also could be hoping to find your soul tribe. I do feel like you're going to connect with people who you feel like are part of your soul tribe. Okay, I feel like someone is coming off as like a free spirit or free something. Okay, I heard free agent. It may just be the terminology, but it may literally be someone who works in sports and is no longer attached to anybody's contract. They're like a free agent. I'm also feeling like someone is going to walk away from something without warning. It's just abrupt, an abrupt ending. Either someone is leaving their job abruptly without thought, or someone could just leave their place, their home. I don't know if they're leaving or if they actually have to go, like something like an eviction. It could be an eviction, and then someone being forced to find something else. I feel like someone is forced to leave. It could be a relationship where it's just like, I don't know, all of a sudden someone is kicked out or they volunteer to leave. If it's social media, it's like someone just abruptly shut their page down or, yeah, deleted it or deactivated it. But the way it happens is like abruptly. I'm also getting something in regards to social media, in regards to your followers. Like maybe your followers are leaving, or you leave someone that you were following just out the blue. Something you saw. Okay, I also feel like somebody is doing something for attention. Now, this is the other dark thing I didn't want to bring up, but I almost feel that maybe someone is talking about leaving the earth. But it's like a cry for help. Like maybe this person really has thought about it, but they're just like really wanting help. It's more of them subconsciously crying out for help. So I'm not sure. Hopefully that's not you. Hopefully, you know, if it's someone that you're close to, that this person's able to find peace. Okay, either you are very attracted to a fire sign, or they're very attracted to you. It seems like you're drawn towards this energy, though. I feel like you're drawn towards them. And I'm also seeing some sort of trip, like someone's coming to visit, or you might go visit them, or you happen to meet someone while vacationing. I also feel like maybe someone had lost their sense of purpose, and then all of a sudden they find it. So if that's you, I do feel like something could happen where all of a sudden you feel like you have purpose, or you found your purpose. Also, someone may come into your life to help you come out of a dark path or a dark situation. Like this person's being sent to you to guide you or assist you. It's like really, you know, an angel in human form. It's, you know, this person, they're manifesting. They could manifest as a close friend. They could manifest as a lover. They could manifest as, you know, a job offer. But I just feel like something's happening where their presence is to help guide you out of darkness. Because it does seem like maybe sometimes you might feel lost. I feel like Pisces season brings abundance. It brings happiness, good times. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of positive changes happening. It's like you are being aligned with things that make you feel worthwhile, things that make you feel good. I feel like you are going to be happy and celebrating. You also might have some kind of security, either financial security, if it is a living situation that you're worried about or got put out of. I feel like you're going to find that it's like something is going to stabilize for you. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have clarity, and you are going to have answers that you needed. Okay, feels like you are having the courage to be yourself, or having the courage to follow your dreams, or it's something that you're having the courage to do. You are coming off very confident. I also feel like going back to a love situation where somebody is like randomly popping up and they're like, I'm free, like I'm available, like, are you available? So I feel like someone had been unavailable at first or in a relationship. I still feel like this person is nervous approaching you, or you are very nervous as you approach a love interest. Okay, I feel like someone had to break some sort of codependent situation, or break a bad habit, break some sort of addictions. Someone is like, I'm no longer attached to that situation anymore. So it also looks like someone could have been dealing with some sort of karma, like some sort of heavy karma or dark karma, and now this person is released from that, or that's been fulfilled. Overall, though, I'm getting something about you finding purpose and, yeah, basically finding what you're looking for. And then in love, like whoever was unavailable is available now. All right, so let's look at deck number 2. We have 3 of Swords, 9 of Coins, 9 of Staff, the Star, the Chariot. Overall energy, 5 of Staffs, 7 of Coins, and Knight of Swords. Okay, so overall energy, I feel like you guys have been dealing with some sort of blockages or conflict. I feel that something's going on where people are talking, but nobody's listening. People are just waiting for their turn to talk. I feel like pride may be in a way of you seeing something or understanding something clearly. Seems like maybe you feel like you've been taking on a lot, or you've been doing a lot of things on your own. You've been very patient, and you also may have been holding back and not really saying what's really on your mind, which also has been causing some sort of frustration or conflict. I feel like you've been fighting with something within. There's been some sort of inner battle going on. And it looks too like you've been trying to put yourself in someone else's shoes or look at a situation objectively, but you know, there hasn't been some sort of a source, it hasn't been any progress. You've been met with some sort of blockages. And I feel like your patience has run out. Or someone is losing their patience with you. They're like, I can't with you anymore. It does look like something is leading up to a separation. This could be separation from a job, separation from, you know, friendship. And someone's feelings definitely might be hurt. Either you have hurt someone's feelings or they hurt you. But someone also feels like a martyr. They're like, I sacrificed all of this. I did this. So that also is having to do with the ego. Someone is like only focused on what they did. I do feel that you're going to be focusing on you. You're going to continue to focus on you. I feel that something's going to happen where you're needing to get back healthy. Emotionally, spiritually, maybe even physically. Matter of fact, something physical could have happened too. Like you've been doing too much or lifting too much. And now you're exhausted. You need a break. You need to gain your stamina, your strength back. So yeah, I feel like you are going to start focusing on your health, getting your health back, and being patient with yourself. I feel like you are like, okay, I need to go back to basics. Everything starts with me. If I'm not happy, nobody else is going to be happy. So, you know, if I need to take time out for myself, if I need to blah, blah, blah. So I kind of feel like you are doing that. Yeah, I feel like you are also still dealing with some sort of inner work, inner struggles, confidence issues. Sometimes I get flip-flop energy. One minute I get like confidence and being independent and feeling like, you know, you're strong and independent. You can do certain things on your own without help. And then the next thing I'm seeing is some sort of victim mentality and kind of like, but what about me? And, you know, just going back to old ways and feeling alone in your struggle and kind of feeling sorry for yourself, and sometimes just dealing with trust issues. Now, it also could be that I'm picking up on two separate energies. It could be that you are very independent, but somebody around you is insecure and afraid and dealing with some sort of emotional wounds or scars. And it could be that this is about one person who is healed connecting to another person who is not healed but trying. I do feel like even though this person might be coming off as having a pity party sometime, they're still trying. I feel like someone genuinely wants to understand how to improve their life. How can they be a better person? Now, 9-9 may be significant. Something about seeing multiples of nines. I feel like that is also kind of like telling you about the inner work that you're doing. Maybe it's telling you, hey, you're doing a good job. Or maybe it's saying, hey, check yourself. You are feeling insecure, you know, so it could go either way. But also check the number synchronicities video and see if whatever I said in that video can add additional information to your situation. Okay, either you are going to feel like you can fix everything. You can see, I'm getting that martyr energy again, where somebody puts all of their energy into other people that they feel like can't help themselves. They're like, they need me. Like, if they can't do it, then who's going to do it for I have to do it. I have to sacrifice this. I have to sacrifice my time. So, you know, it does kind of look like maybe you're going to find yourself being very generous in some way, either with your finances, your time, just being there for someone. Or it could be that someone is doing this for you. I also feel that you're going to see signs that let you know that everything's going to be okay. I feel like whatever your situation is, like your faith is going to be restored. You're going to have patience. You're going to believe again. It does look like you get a recharge or refilled. Now that might be something literal, like you're getting something refilled, or recharged. But I feel like emotionally or dealing with health, like you're getting a energy boost or recharge. You also just might find yourself doing acts of kindness, period. Now I see someone also planting a garden. I feel like somebody wants to grow their own food. So that might be something that you are into, and, you know, just trying to find ways to be healthier or eat healthier foods. Okay, in a love situation, I feel that there's an attraction going on, but your ego prevents you from letting your defenses down because you've been hurt in the past. So you come off as not needing anybody, and feeling like, you know, you don't need love or whatever. And at some point, I feel that you will allow yourself to become vulnerable. You might divulge, you know, secrets to somebody because you feel like you can trust them, or just because you feel like, okay, I'm ready to love. I'm ready to put myself out there. It also could be that you and this person decide to work on yourselves individually before you come back together. Okay, I also feel that even though you might feel like you're ready to be vulnerable, I still feel that you're going into something with your defenses on. Like you're still guarded. You're like, I've shared this, but now I need to also guard myself just in case. It's like you're still wearing some sort of a shield. You also seem to be ready to confront any type of fears that you had, especially if it's flying. I feel like you also may be taking some sort of trip. You might receive some sort of gift, like someone pays for you to travel, or pays for you to come take some sort of a trip with them, or someone might pay your car note or buy you a car. I feel like someone is paying for your transportation or helping you pay your car note, or you are doing this for someone. If you're being pursued by someone, I feel like this person is at a distance. There's a need to work on trust issues. Yeah. Some of you are just kind of feeling like a victim. And I feel like you're needing to heal from that. Having to take responsibility of your actions. That's why I was saying it felt like, even though you play the victim sometimes, and also I can be picking up on the energy of someone else, even if I believe that people are reflections of us or extensions of us, some things that we aren't aware of that's going on within us. But like I said, I was feeling like someone is like genuinely trying to find out, like, what can I do to better myself? How can I be a better person? Those of you with a spiritual gift, I feel like you don't want this gift. You feel like it's a burden. You don't like hearing voices. You don't like feeling people's energies. You don't like hearing dead people. So those of you with some sort of a gift, you're struggling with it. And I feel like you're trying to work with the energy. You're trying not to be afraid of what you're able to do. You are trying to be open to the universe, open to receive and understand this gift and how to use it, how to utilize it. Oh God, I just keep going back to someone is suffering. Somebody is, look, they hanging on a cross. Oh my God. Somebody is just like feeling like they are having to suffer. They're like, and honestly, like, although I have different beliefs on Christ consciousness and the story of Christ, period, I felt like esoterically, how I was saying that he died for all our sins. That's weird for me to say that. I grew up Muslim, y'all, so I don't really rock with that. But just that saying alone makes me think of how I connected to it personally. Like when you consider yourself to be like some sort of a healer or someone who gives spiritual advice, I do feel like as a spiritual person that you take on that mentality. Like, I had to suffer. I had to go through this twin flame experience so I could tell you guys, like, so I need to let you guys know, I had to die and go undergo these transformations, these horrible transformations. And I did it for you so that you would know, and it's that's the kind of take that I take on that is about you suffering and having to undergo something so that you could share that information with other people. And even though you can't really stop people from going through the same thing, it's like you're there. Like, I'm here. I can understand what you're going through. And you can be that voice of reason for people who don't understand, what's happening to them and what they're going through. Matter of fact, I do see that too as part of the spiritual part of this reading, is that something that you've gone through, that you've been agonizing, suffering, like you feel like you've been suffering, like you are meant to share that story with other people. You're supposed to share that, and through your suffering, other people will heal, because they need answers, and you can give people that answer. So you can definitely be some sort of person that gives guidance to others. Somebody's afraid to stand up to their family, or they're concerned about their image, their public image. Someone's also worried about what their job could find. Like if someone works for one of those big nosy companies that actually like checks on your profile and stuff like that. I feel like somebody is worried about what they could find out. They're like, ooh, did I post anything that I would regret? So I kind of feel like somebody is worried about that. Anyone who, of course, too, is like into politics might be worried about that. Like, what did I ever post that could damage my credibility? Like, someone is worried about that. But for the most part, I feel like somebody is afraid to stand up to their family, or even like their in-laws. Yeah, something about, also if you appear a certain type of way to the public, for those of you that care, I feel like something's going on that, you know, maybe you're trying to cover up. You're like, this is for show. Like somebody might be posting pictures that indicate that they are financially stable, or that they're happy in their relationship, or that, you know, whatever. And I feel like that may just be for show. Something is like a wall. This is this smoking mirrors. It's like this, I feel comfortable behind this image, behind this wall. I don't want people to know what's really going on. So I feel like somebody is hiding behind the wall. On a mundane level, I'm getting something about your fence and the neighbors, or something is going on. Like the neighbor, like somebody is peeking through the fences, or either you are a nosy neighbor or your neighbor is nosy. Somebody's trying to find out what somebody's doing. I feel like when every time somebody's like in the backyard, somebody's like looking, or they're, I don't know, somebody doesn't feel comfortable in their own backyard. There's something weird going on with that. I also heard something about that's not kosher or kosher. So I don't know if someone has dietary standards, especially anyone who is practicing Judaism. I'm getting something about maybe someone is concerned about it getting out that they're not doing something that like they should be. And then also I see something about astral traveling. Oh, what's that? Ezekiel, is that his name? Ezekiel's will. I know it's a biblical story about that, but I feel like that also was somehow connected to time traveling. You might want to look into the esoteric meaning of that, or get a different perspective on that. Okay, I see something opening up like some sort of portal, but it might just more so be, you know, like you go to sleep and there is some sort of opening where you are able to like leave and travel and visit different dimensions or whatever and come back. If you are having like a lot of dreams about someone, or you're having a lot of outer worldly dreams, you definitely could be astral traveling. I feel like too, a soulmate is trying to express their undying love for you. 7-7 may be of significance as well. I'm getting something about carpooling or rides to work. Somebody needs a ride sharing. I'm getting something about ride sharing. Maybe someone drives Lyft or Uber or something. Or you might end up connecting with someone that you're sharing a ride with. Okay, I feel like somebody is working on not being so defensive and working on boundary setting. I also feel that somebody wants or is determined to fix a relationship that fell apart. Somebody's like, it's not over, or we can fix this. And someone is still secretly obsessive. I feel like they know how to control it at times. They need to keep working on it though. All right, so let's move on to deck number 3. We have Justice, 5 of Pentacles, the Magician, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, overall energy, 8 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and Death. Okay, so I feel like maybe something had deeply transformed your life at one point, or you underwent some sort of changes. Maybe this is yet to come, but it does look like maybe you went through some sort of deep transformation. Whatever that was, or whoever that was that helped you to go through this transition, I feel like you're going to hear from this person again. Definitely seems like the past is returning, or something that had ended, somebody that had ghosted you, or you guys just stopped talking. I feel like all of a sudden there's going to be messages from this person. You guys are catching up. You guys are talking. So that was similar messages in the other deck. I think that was deck 1. Yeah, but it seems like there's going to be, like a lot of catching up. It's like, blah, 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 blah. And both people are like really going back and forth with, the things that have happened. I feel like there's going to be a lot going on. Someone has a lot to say or share with you. And you also might find yourself being very busy or preoccupied with a lot of things. I feel like you've got a lot of paperwork to fill out or complete as well. Excuse me. Now, also, you could be dealing with some sort of legalities. I just feel like there's a lot of documents that need to be signed. It could be taxes. If you are filing your taxes, you might want to make sure that you have a professional or go over it again, because something seems like you're not getting anything in return, or you feel like you're missing out or you're losing. And I do see some sort of manipulative energies. So yeah, make sure you understand, because a lot of time these taxes, I feel like you need to understand your taxes, otherwise you can get taken advantage of. Also, if you have to go to court for anything, I do feel like you need to hire you a lawyer. Because if you try to do something without a lawyer, it's possible that you could lose, or feel that the outcome was unfair. I'm concerned about your finances being next to justice. Something seems off. Something just doesn't seem like you get what you paid for. You also may have made some sort of agreement at a job and you're like, I don't like the job. The job description is nothing like they said. And you start to regret what you agreed to. Just be careful for any type of contracts that you sign, because it seems like the contract isn't fair. I do feel like something can be corrected, or you have an opportunity to twist it around and beat somebody at their own game, or throw something back in their face. It's like, oh no, you made these rules. Like, you know, I'm using your rules against you in my favor. So it does look like, you know, you have to learn how to play the rules. And I don't know what this is, but it just seems like you have to learn how to play. Now, in love, I still feel like something is imbalanced or something is off. And I feel like someone is trying to get your attention. Maybe it's that you feel like you have reached out more than the other person, and you feel like, well, that isn't fair. Like, I'm always initiating communication. I'm always initiating dates. I'm always initiating this, and they never do anything. So I feel like at some point it starts to feel unfair and unbalanced. You're like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore because I feel like you aren't meeting my needs, or I'm starting to feel insecure. I'm starting to feel some type of way. And so you might, you know, maybe you decide to leave someone alone or stop talking to them because you feel like it's not fair. I do feel that, you know, something could turn around and maybe, you know, things will balance out. And you do feel like maybe someone's going to show you that you are valuable, or show you that you are appreciated. Or maybe you are, like, someone is able to see your worth. I feel like you also need to do that. You need to make sure that you understand your worth. You need to see your value. Now, I'm also feeling like you might have to create your own opportunity, or create your own, create your own, because you keep being denied stuff. You keep trying to do things the right way. Like, let's say, for instance, you keep filling out all these job applications and everybody's denying you or telling you no. I feel like the universe is like, well, you know what? You're talented. You know how to do this. You know how to do that. You create your own job, create your own audience, create your own whatever, and it will pay off. You can make money by creating your own something. It also makes me feel too like, hey, maybe you've been a little too honest on that resume. You need to change some stuff up. You need to increase the time that you was at one particular job, or increase your experience. Or maybe you shouldn't be so honest on why you was out of work for so long. You might need to make something up. You know, so something's going on where you've got to twist some things around or make things up to get what you want. I do feel too like something will manifest for you, even though something didn't work in the past. I feel like maybe you just have to change some things up. Maybe you shift your focus on whatever it was you were trying to manifest. And then I feel like you're going to see the results. Oh, also in love, I was getting that someone is trying to communicate with you indirectly. They have too much pride to reach out to you, or to just be honest. So this person is finding other indirect ways to like communicate with you. I do also see like an indirect apology. So someone is, let's say for instance, you and this person follow each other on social media and you see something that they're post and it sounds like an apology, but it definitely sounds like your situation, like someone is explaining something that happened. And you're like, now that sounds exactly like what happened with us. Like, are they apologizing? Most likely they are. I still feel like someone needs to come to you directly for confirmation. And hopefully that's what you get. Someone finally like just comes forward, being their authentic self. Could be dealing with Scorpio, Libra, or an earth sign. Okay, someone could be getting a divorce, or is dealing with some sort of custody battles. I feel like somebody may feel like the other person took advantage of them or asked for too much. I feel like someone just feels like that something isn't fair. I do feel like if you keep fighting this decision, that is going to go in your favor. Even anything that you feel like you didn't like the judgment, you're like, I don't like this decision or how I was judged. Let's say you got denied for something, denied for some credit, or denied for a loan, or one of those, you filled out some sort of information for a grant. It does look like something that, like you're being denied at first, but if you appeal it, then it's going to turn out in your favor. Now, I also feel like somebody was trying to be spiteful or get revenge, but turns out they only hurt themselves. Someone may feel ignored. It could be your child, or it could be a love interest who is trying to get your attention, but they're just too passive. Someone also may be dealing with some sort of fertility issues. I feel like someone got a false positive test for something. It was a false positive. Even if it's for COVID, I feel like something was a false positive and someone is actually healthy. Okay, I feel like someone's mind games. Someone keeps playing mind games or keeps flirting indirectly, but it seems like it hasn't been working. I do feel like eventually someone will have their way, though. Someone needs to review their actions or review what they're doing. Something needs to be reviewed. To understand why something hasn't worked. Okay, I'm seeing again, going back to creating your own wealth, creating your own company, your own brand. It's something that you're creating. And I feel like you get paid for it. I also see someone getting paid for their thoughts, ideas, or their writing. You could get a writing gig based off of, you know, something that you do as a sample. A love interest is watching you, but they're wearing a mask and communicating to you through maybe a false or fake profile. I feel that they have some sort of weird strategy. It's like they don't have to do much, but it's working because of they're just very good at what they do. Someone is also thinking about you. I feel like someone also is like claiming you. Like they're claiming you like mentally in order to manifest you. So for instance, they're like showing your picture around and they're like, yeah, this is my wife or this is my husband. You know, somebody is going around claiming another person. It might not be true, but in their mind, this is what they're doing. This is their way of manifesting. And I do feel like someone is manifesting this. Or somebody is walking around saying, oh yes, I just got paid $1 million. Like, you know, another million in the bank. You know, somebody's just kind of like playing around. But this is whatever manifestation technique this is, I feel like is working. So I do see someone manifesting wealth and also patiently manifesting a love interest. I kind of feel like somebody is like, the trick is to be patient, or the trick is to take your time. The trick is to be quiet. I feel like someone has a tattoo on their arm or has like a sleeve. You may be coming off as very valuable to a company or valuable employee. Yeah. I feel like your employers feel like you're very valuable, even if they have a hard time expressing that sometimes. I also feel like in love, someone is viewing a female as being thick. Whatever your definition of thick is, that's how they're viewing. I feel like it's more so a male perspective. He's looking at her like, she's thick, she's healthy, that's my type, that's whatever. Even if I don't care if it's Tess Holiday thick, like somebody is viewing this woman as thick and they like that. But they also are bad at expressing compliments. I feel like you're going to lose something, then gain something. It could be lose weight, then gain it. So it could be some sort of weight fluctuation. It could be that you lost some money, but then you gain some back. You lose a job, but then turn around and find another. Go through a breakup, but find somebody else right out. It's like something is like a loss and a gain. One day, maybe not this week, but I feel like somebody's also going to get a proposal. But I feel like the proposal is coming from an ex. So I don't know if you're repulsed by this ex or if you're open to this ex. But I do feel like somebody's ex is going to propose. All right. Yeah, so those are basically all the messages that I have. Hopefully some things have resonated. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Sending you love and grace.